In this video, we'll cover how you can schedule your payment plan invoicing process so that it occurs when and how often you'd like it to. When we use clever payment plans, at certain points, our orders will be ready to invoice depending on the stages and what we've set up for them. Whilst we can run those processes manually, it's a lot easier to schedule this task to run automatically at times we deem necessary. All we need to do is go to search and take a look at that Create Payment Plans Invoice report. If we click on this is something we can run to create the invoices associated with those payment plans that are ready to invoice. And it's from here we can set this up as need be. We can add any filters to this we'd like, so it only captures certain ones depending on how we're scheduling this. As you can see, we've got a large number of things we can choose for the filter. We'll just put in a simple ready to invoice and yes filter in this case. Now bear in mind that an invoice cannot be created for any payment plans where ready to invoice is no. This will just make our process more efficient by only looking at the payment plans with lines that are ready to invoice. We'll click schedule from here, and this will open up a small screen where we just need to populate the earliest start date time or next run date formula as well. For example, we could simply say, we want this to run as of tomorrow at, let's say, 8 AM. And I want this to run every single day by putting in the next run date formula, 1D. This way, every day at 8 AM, the system will create the invoices where required for our payment plans. I'll then just press OK, and it will be scheduled. Now, I do highly recommend going to your search and taking a look for job queue entries next. Open up the job queue entries page. From here, you'll be able to find a line for Create Payment Plan Invoices. If we open this up, here we can see the recurrence, where we're saying it's occurring every single day and running at 8 AM. The reason I'm bringing this up because you can always set this on hold and actually configure how you'd like this to run, picking the particular days. So maybe just Monday to Friday, for example, rather than just every day, not including Saturday and Sundays. Just make sure after you made any changes, you set the status back to ready again. If you'd like it to run at 8 AM and then again at 3 PM though, for example, if we just run Create Payment Plan Invoices for a second time, we can always recreate this, schedule again, and this time, using the same logic as before, just changing the midnight to 3 PM, and press OK. This way now we have a secondary job queue entry, so we've got one running at 8 o'clock in the mornings, one running at 3 o'clock, so our invoicing is going to be ran twice within the day. And as a final note, that if you select from across the top of one of your job queue entries and go to Report Request page, you can edit that filter as required. So if you only want certain invoices created in the morning compared to afternoon, you could easily change this here and do that. And that's how you can schedule your clever payment plan invoicing process.